The guy, at your stage of his career, it's already like, hey, are you ready to be a leader on this team? You guys have so many guys back. How would you describe the culture and the different voices and the tone that's being set that way?
Right. Last year coming in as a freshman and looking up to those older guys to really show what it meant to be a leader and what the culture of this program was all about was really important for me. In my stage of the career coming in this year, being able to kind of carry that culture on and just continue to push a player-led program has been really important. Making sure that all these guys know that, they're here to lead too. We're all here to hold each other accountable, and just keeping that intact.
Can you say like what the biggest difference is for you just at this stage a year ago? Just how different your comfort level is? Just having the knowledge of having gone through a season. Just how has that impacted your preparation?
Yeah, trying to figure out just how life worked here and being a college athlete last year was definitely difficult. Walking on eggshells a little bit coming in as a freshman. I'm sure everybody's a little nervous when they first get to campus, but since I've been through it now, a lot more comfortable. I know what it takes, and just gonna continue to prepare every day.
I feel like you kind of stepped into more of a lead. I know you're just sophomore, but I still kind of jumped into more of a leader role as a guy who was routinely used last year out of the pen.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that with the experience that I had last year, I have a lot of knowledge that I can share with some of the new guys and the younger guys, and continue to help them grow, especially when they're trying to figure out how their life works here and on and off the field, be able to be a resource for them.
Where have you been repping so far? Have they tried to convert you into a starter yet, or are you still back in the bullpen?
Yeah, there's been talks about being a starter. There's been talks about staying in the bullpen. Whatever role they decided to put me in this year, I'll be okay with. Just whatever I can do to help the team win is honestly what's on my mind.
Do you feel like the staff has improved over from the end of last year to now? Where do you feel like they've improved the most on?
Yeah, I'd say all the returning guys have worked really hard to get better and improve on some of the stuff and all the things that they worked on in the fall. And with the transfer guys that we brought in, like Wrights, Seth Maddox, Santiago Garcia, Sam Boyle, and some incoming freshmen, and Will Sanford, Michael Mechna, Kellen Knox, all those guys, I think that we've added some pretty important pieces into that staff that are going to help us win some games this year.
This is year 2 with Hawk as well. Just what's your relationship like with him, and then what's his, his overall, ideology for the team? How has that kind of impacted you guys?
And he's an open book. You can always go talk to him about anything. He's a guy that if you have any concerns or questions or even just some help on anything, he's going to be open to that. Go up into his office and talk things through if you need it. He's always looking for feedback as well. Like if we've got stuff for him that we think that is going to make the program better, he's always open to that. And so it makes for a really easy relationship, and it makes the overall culture between not only the players but the coaching staff as well much easier.
You listed a lot of guys, a lot of incoming guys. Just what's the competition level been like between the entire staff, from starters to relievers?
Yeah, there's a lot of competition, and guys are really starting to try to earn spots right now, and it's honestly fun to watch around the field. And I think this is probably the most exciting time because we're getting prepared for that first series, and with guys out there earning spots, we're starting to see a little different level than we saw in the fall, and it's really exciting.
What's it been like to have Bradley Mullen on staff and just kind of see him once again for a whole nother year? What's it like to have him as like a veteran guy who's now just around?
Yeah, knowing him as a player last year and then getting him back, and that relationship's really tight between me and him, and he's leading the staff well in his role and being able to help out a lot of the younger guys with his experience. And coming off his last season last year, he's got a lot to offer to all of us, and we're all asking him questions and for help and things like that. So he's been a really key piece to this whole thing.